Welcome to Withdraw Consent. I'm Victor. He's Jack. What's on your mind?
Okay, so today we're going to talk about the media and how terrible they are. Not just that they're terrible, but that they are the propaganda wing for the government.
Okay.
I'm going to prove it with the story, right? You've probably heard about some parts of this, but basically there was a 21-year-old National Guardman named Jack Teixeira. He leaked very top level documents onto a Discord server where he had some buddies on there. It was a whole thing. He was like the OG because he's 21. He's got a job, you know?
Oh, okay.
And so somehow somebody found out 3 weeks later that there's these super high level documents on there. This is like for the chiefs and stuff, the generals, you know?
Oh, wow.
And basically, nobody knows who did it at this point, okay?
Okay.
They just know, and they're like, are these documents real? We don't know if they're misinformation, disinformation. We don't know what they are. So the FBI can investigate this, but what do you think they do?
I'm guessing not investigate?
Yeah, they don't investigate it. They don't need to. Because you know who's better at this? The propaganda wing for the system.
Oh, okay.
They just don't even investigate. There's no point. The media is more trustworthy anyways, right? You know? So basically, they find one of the kids in the group, but they can't talk to him because he's 17. So the Washington Post goes to the kid's mother and says, hey, can we talk to your kid? You know? We're trying to find out a leaker's name here. Sure, go ahead.
Wow.
Kid, do you want to talk? You don't have to. Yeah, no, I'll talk to you. Oh, yeah, it's my friend. His name's blah, blah. I met him in person, blah, blah. Jack Teixeira is his name. I don't know why I said blah, blah, blah. But basically, the Washington Post then goes, hey, FBI, guess what? Found the leaker. They turned him into the FBI. The FBI military raids his house. Got him.
That is insane.
Yeah. It's insane on so many different levels. I just want to do an analysis
Yeah,
here.
please.
Okay. This is one I told you about earlier, but it's like this. The kid wasn't prepared. The wife wasn't prepared. My wife would have said no, not even asked me yes or no, would have said no. Because I've taught her the things that she wouldn't have known if we weren't married, because sometimes they're obscure things.
Yeah.
My 6-year-old would say no, you know?
Yeah.
That kid at 17, you don't have a chance, brother. Nobody's even told you that. He's probably on his 13th year of state-funded education where, he's being propagandized. He doesn't have a chance. He doesn't know that Operation Mockingbird, that these,
right.
Do you know what I'm saying? That when you're talking to Washington Post, you're talking to the CIA. That's what you're talking to.
Right.
So there's that.
Okay.
And then it's just like, they're not even trying to hide it.
Right.
You know? It's amazing.
It really is. There's no shame or no fear of like, what if people find out about our involvement with the government? There's nothing like that.
Right. Yeah, they teach you like in journalism school. I'm guessing because this is what I heard. I've never been to journalism school. But they teach you like if they try to get you to reveal a source, you go in handcuffs.
Right.
If that's what it comes down to, you go in handcuffs because otherwise you just won't get sources. They're like, nah, I don't care. You know what I mean?
What happened to speaking truth to power and all that type of thing?
There's not even the pretense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They're not even journalists.
And I heard somebody analyze this and say, well, Jack Teixeira didn't do it the right way. If you would have approached WAPO, gave them the story, the exclusive, they'd have protected you. But you didn't. You went to a Discord server. We got to take you down. Come to WAPO. What's going on here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's wild.
Amazing.
Yeah, amazing. And so you could say, oh, well, this is completely anecdotal. Media, the corporate media is not the propaganda wing. Okay, well, then just stay tuned for the next video on this playlist. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sure. But did the guy get fired for turning him into the FBI? The WAPO guy?
No. I'm guessing he's going to get an award.
I would assume
I'm guessing,
a promotion,
yeah,
a CIA commendation, something.
Yeah, an award you can't show anybody, but we're like,
right, a star on the wall or something.
Yeah, a star. Yeah, nice. Yeah. So basically, my point is, it's so far beyond like saying, "Oh, don't trust the media, corporate media."
Yeah.
I just want to head off in this, but I'm not going to. We're going to do a video in the future about why alternate media is not alternate. Don't trust them as well. And I'm going to get some good points on that one. Yeah. I want to just do it, but I can't because I'm trying to stay on topic. But I'm just saying, like, you have to realize that, like Jimmy Dore says, my good friend, he's not, I wish he was, he's cool. Even though he's a progressive, he's awesome. But he's like, we're the most propagandized people who have ever lived on this planet. Ever. There is no group of people in the history of mankind that have been more when they were bumping Soviet communist propaganda at you, you knew it was propaganda. People around you, all the lemmings, they don't know that they're being propagandized. They don't know that it's just common sense. Your state-funded education for 13 years. When you get to that age, 17, 18, where you're done being indoctrinated, you now have to begin trying to find out how much of that garbage is true.
Right.
And you're just completely hampered. Hopefully you have parents who will teach you,
Hopefully,
you know?
Yeah. Otherwise it's a long road.
Right. And even when do you start, you know? And I was even telling you today, like, I feel like going to my, high school nephew and being like, hey, I just want to put this in your head. Wacky uncle wants to put this in your head. You know? Like, what if everything they've taught you is false? Just put that in your mind so you can start questioning stuff later. I'm not going to tell you what, you know what I mean? I'll tell you if you want to hear it. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But you know what I mean?
Sure.
It's just
to plant the seed, because it's hard to start that on your own.
Right.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on this? Do you love the media? Do you trust what they say? Or are you like us and you don't believe a word that they say? I'd love to hear your opinions, and keep watching this playlist for more examples and reasons why you can't trust them. We'll see you next time.